annals of history, there exist tales of love that transcend the boundaries of time and society, romances that have left a permanent mark on the world. From the passionate but doomed romance of Mark Antony and Cleopatra to the political union-turned-love affair of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, these love stories offer a glimpse into the personal lives of rulers, conquerors, and royals. Amidst the grandeur of empires and political intrigue, these real-life love stories reveal the enduring power of love and its influence on the course of human events. Not all of these love stories are happy, but they're all profoundly human. Here are 7 ancient love stories that shook the world. Number 7. Cyrus the Great and Cassandraine. Cyrus the Great is remembered for a great many things. This legendary conqueror united the Persian tribes and after conquering the Medes in 550 BC founded the Achaemenid Empire. He then went on to campaign across the ancient Near East, his myriad successful campaigns turning his empire into one of the ancient world's biggest powers. He met and married Cassandraine, also known as Atassa, sometime around 550 BC. She was the daughter of the powerful Median king Pharnaces, and their marriage was part of a significant political alliance between the Persian and Median royal families. Number 6. Napoleon Bonaparte and Josephine. Napoleon, the military genius who would later become emperor of the French, first met Josephine, a captivating and elegant widow, in 1795. At the time, General Napoleon Bonaparte was a rising star in the French army and Josephine de Beauharnais was a widow and mother of 2. It is said that it was love at first sight and that the connection between them was instantaneous. They married a year later in 1796. Josephine's charm, grace, and warmth were a striking contrast to Napoleon's austere demeanor. Sadly, their marriage was destined not to last. Number 5. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert's love story is an enduring symbol of devotion and partnership that left an indelible mark on the British monarchy in the 19th century. When Victoria came to the throne in 1837, she was unmarried. She had met her cousin Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha the previous year and a relationship between the two was secretly arranged. What began as a political arrangement soon blossomed into a profound and lasting love. Number 4. Pharaoh Akhenaten and Queen Nefertiti. How about a love story that is a bit happier? We've all heard the old saying that behind every powerful man is a woman. Well, Nefertiti is the woman who proves that old adage true. Their love story is a captivating chapter in ancient Egyptian history, marked by a unique blend of romance, religion, and radical change. Akhenaten, originally known as Amenhotep IV, ascended to the throne in the 14th century BC. His reign was profoundly shaped by his deep love and partnership with Nefertiti. Number 3. Emperor Nero and Poppaea Sabina. Nero wanted to marry Poppaea, but divorce was frowned upon in Roman society. To get around this, he accused Octavia, who was immensely popular, of adultery and conspiring against him, which allowed him to divorce her. He didn't stop there. Octavia was the daughter of Emperor Claudius, which meant she had powerful allies. Nero feared his wife might decide on revenge and decided to have her banished in 62 AD. She was exiled to the island of Pandateria, modern-day Venetine, where she was forced to live in despicable conditions. It's believed while in exile she died by forced suicide, aka murder. Nero married Poppaea at an extremely lavish wedding. But it all ended in tears. In a fit of rage, Nero kicked a pregnant Poppaea, which led to her death. He was devastated by her loss and built a lavish tomb for her. From there, Nero's reign spiraled into chaos and rebellion, culminating in his suicide. Number 2. Emperor Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. What's the ultimate way to show your significant other how much they mean to you? Well, if you're Emperor Shah Jahan of the Mughal Empire, you build your wife one of the most famous architectural masterpieces in the world. Emperor Shah Jahan ruled from 1628 until his death in 1658. Before coming to power, he married Kandahari Begum, the daughter of a powerful nobleman. He then married Akbarabadi Mahal after becoming emperor, but not much is known about her. On April 30, 1612, he married Mumtaz Mahal and his love for her changed his life. She wasn't just his favorite wife, she was his closest confidant and a trusted advisor. Tragically, during the birth of their 14th child, Mumtaz Mahal passed away. Grief-stricken, Shah Jahan vowed to honor her memory in an extraordinary way. He did so by commissioning a grand white marble mausoleum of unparalleled beauty, the Taj Mahal. Number 1. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Cleopatra, famed not just for her beauty but her intelligence and charisma, captivated Antony when they first met in 41 BC. Her lure was a potent weapon and she wielded it strategically to form an alliance with Antony against their common enemy, Octavian, who would later become Augustus. Their romance blossomed amid the opulent courts of Alexandria, with grand feasts, extravagant displays, and leisurely boat rides along the Nile. But their romance wasn't without controversy. Firstly, Antony was married and left his wife, Octavia, to be with Cleopatra. The couple's love story met its end when they were defeated at Actium. According to Roman historians, the two fled to Alexandria where they were besieged by Octavian's forces. The most famous version of their story ends with Cleopatra faking her own death to avoid being captured. Upon hearing the news, a devastated Antony is said to have taken his own life. The still very much alive Cleopatra is then said to have killed herself by allowing a venomous asp to bite her. Their deaths marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty in Egypt and the rise of the Roman Empire's undisputed power. So which ancient love story you love the most? Comment and subscribe.